Hey guys, Dr. J here. In the previous episode, we returned to Rapture, this time playing as Elizabeth. For some reason, she had decided to return and save Sally. Probably because she was feeling guilty over using her as bait. Problem is that by returning to the place where that universe's Elizabeth had died, she had lost all her powers and is now just a regular person. The only unusual thing was that she was communicating with Booker. Of course, that was not really Booker, but just a part of her subconsciousness. In any case, when she got back, she was captured by Atlas and his men and nearly killed. They let her go because she promised him she'll find him a way to get out of the department store. We just need to figure out how to do that. Okay, we are done in this section. Let's go through the exit and into the great wide world.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock.
But the first
Before
time
this
you
place
came
was
to
turned
Rapture
into a
was in
prison.
1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
There's also kinetoscopes in Rapture now, which is kinda weird.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
Yes, now we know. And that's another thing we haven't seen anywhere else in Rapture. A sex shop. Gender bender?
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
So Liz went here when she first came to Rapture. Maybe we'll find something else besides some new clothes here.
You didn't have these books in my tower.
Yeah, I bet you didn't. Great, another lockpick. We've actually got quite a few of them already. Was that a plasmid on the other side? We have to find a way to get there. But before entering the door, let's take one more look around, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. There we go, there's an audio diary here.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
It said Peeping Tom in the advert by the plasmid bottle. So, is this like an X-ray vision plasmid? That would certainly come very handy in a stealth game. Anyways, unfortunately the lock we just picked also didn't have any noisemakers. Nothing inside these trash bins. There are a couple of shiny things by the dress, and one of them is an audio diary.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
It is a sexy dress for sure. Now let's try this plasmid.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Wait, an ability that allows us to see enemies through walls and go invisible? In a stealth game? This sounds ridiculously OP.
I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Yeah, that's just insane. Well, it depends on how much Eve is needed to go invisible and how easy it is to find Eve vials, but still.
I'm just a star.
Okay, so we stop seeing the enemies if we move, but a single use only takes up a little bit of Eve, so it's not a huge drawback. Okay, that's one of them down. Now for the other one.
Folks always stare when I make the scene. You can't use camera.
Don't look behind, dude.
Who's there?
He heard us at the last moment, but it was already too late.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris, it was more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us DeWitts, if we could leave well enough alone.
And yet, here we are. People can't just forget about their past. Let's see if there's anyone nearby. Okay, a single female splicer. It should be easy enough to sneak up behind her thanks to the peeping Tom. Okay, now we just need to wait until she turns her back to us.
Fort Dundee, Fort Dundee, Fort Dundee. Good. Go call.
Damn, she sure likes to move around. Come on, stay still for a while.
Choose my lucky number.
Whatever, let's just go ahead and do it.
Choose. I don't like that one's face.
Barely made it. If she turned around just a half a second earlier, we'd have to use the crossbow. Now let's check out this kinetoscope.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine, no. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism.
So it was just another propaganda video. They are really trying to channel Bioshock 1 in this DLC. Let's check out what's for sale at the Circus of Values. To be honest, the prices aren't too bad. The tranquilizer boats and lockpicks are priced fairly. Health kits are on the pricey side though. Fingers crossed we won't need to splurge on those. The vows on the other hand are actually affordable. Now let's move forward with the storyline. Our first goal should be finding the Silverfin restaurant. Another locked door. Cool, we've got a chance to pick up a noisemaker this time. This is a new type of ammo for the crossbow. If we shoot it, it will draw splicers to the spot where it lands. Can be handy in certain situations, though I can't see myself using it much. Using it here is pretty much mandatory, but I'm mostly interested in this ammo because of the making some noise achievement. Now that we drew the splicers away, we can easily enter the elevator. And after we press this button, we won't have to worry about those three. Now let's change ammo back to the tranquilizer boats.
I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Why, Atlas? What about your wife? Poor Moira would be devastated if she heard you talking like that.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Is that the Big Daddy's growling we're hearing? Ah, and now we have the possession plasmid. Too bad we can't kill people with it, but it will help against any turrets we might encounter.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
It may work in lower difficulties, but I don't see how we can use him in the 1998 mode. Let's just keep an eye out for him and try to avoid him as much as possible. Wait, what? That counted for the dead drop achievement? That has to be a bug. In order to unlock the dead drop achievement, we need to silently drop from a hook and then sucker punch a splicer within a few seconds. That was way more than a few seconds. I'll take it though. This is a tricky achievement to unlock.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
An ace in the hole? Didn't we see an ace back in Paris?
Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Another lockpick, sweet. Still short one for the safe. Maybe the vents have something. Awesome, got enough for the safe now. But first, let's see where this vent leads. Back in the main hall. Might as well take this guy down while we're at it. Alright, let's go up the stairs to scope things out. Shoot, another one. Let's try drawing him to the stairs, then find a chance to take him out. Perfect, let's go down now. Alright, there's even a hook here. Would be perfect to snag another dead drop achievement point with this one. There you are. Brilliant. Bit of a gamble, but it paid off. Next up, this dude. That went smoother than expected. Any more splicers around? Sounds like it's just the Big Daddy around. Too bad Peeping Tom's range isn't unlimited. We'll need to stay sharp. Alright, let's head over there now. Bungled the silent landing, but hey, at least we discovered another splicer lurking around. Let's wait until she stops being in alarm mode. There are two more splicers as well. There's also a strange item we haven't seen yet.
Waiting for me.
Just gotta sneak up behind her now. That was a close call, she almost spotted us. Come on, go take a look at where we were.
Better check.
Crap, she's seen us.
Make yourself.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way. If they don't see you.
Luckily, no one else was around. Could have been messy otherwise. Now let's deal with these two and see what that strange item was.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Keep still just a bit longer.
Very pitiful.
Perfect, only one left. Where'd he disappear to? Might as well grab the lockpick, I guess. Found ya. Alright, this should be straightforward.
I'm an eye for an eye.
Nice. Okay, let's search this place now. Got another coded message here.
Coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
What's this Ace they keep mentioning? If we can track down all 4 messages, maybe we'll find out. Let's take a look at that item now. Ah, so it's a plasmid upgrade. Okay, we can now use possession as a kind of a trunk boat replacement. That could be useful, sure. Let's see what else we can find here. Some money in the file cabinet. And some more Eve, which is always good. Looks like that's all. But finding the coded message and plasmid upgrade was pretty important, so I'm quite pleased with what we've got.
Another one.
I wonder what's up with these flashbacks. They don't seem particularly important and there's no need to try and search for them. The floor's shaking. Must be a big daddy nearby. Yep. Okay, as long as he doesn't spot us, we're good. Hello? For some reason I couldn't get into the room. Okay, I think this lockpick was the last item we needed from here. There's also a vent. Let's climb up and see what's inside. A health kit, that's good. And now we're back outside. Let's use Peeping Tom to check our surroundings. Okay, looks clear. A bathysphere ad. Reminds me of Prentice Mill, poor guy. Ah, the Silverfin restaurant. But first, let's check out this maintenance room. Looks like there's no one inside, just some E-vials. We'll skip it for now. Something's in the trash can. A lockpick, nice. And a miracle lock. Damn.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to the Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Huh. Looks like we're heading back to the maintenance room. I hear footsteps, but they don't sound close. Okay, let's grab this E-vial. Oh, it's a blueprint and not another E-vial. Nothing else here? Let's take it.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Why is there a cabinet in front of this vent? Looks like we've stumbled upon a secret entrance to the restaurant.
Wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
You don't say. A turret in the vents? Seriously? He might not be a master of subterfuge, but he's certainly cautious. Okay, it was easy enough to go around it. We can't really do anything to it, unfortunately. But it shouldn't be a problem to avoid it, even if we have to come back this way. We still hear the Big Daddy growling, but we should be nearing the restaurant now. Another turret? Really? Getting past this one is a bit more difficult. Unlocking it would make it friendly, but spending 2 lockpicks on that doesn't seem worth it. Okay, let's continue through the vent. Alright, we made it inside the restaurant.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
Yeah, we know he's working for Ryan. Hit a checkpoint, which is great. Pretty sure this is the first one since we entered this level. Well, this is it for today's episode. Thank you for spending your time with me, and if you have enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It will really help me a lot. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Take care, and until next time.